Hello everyone, in today's lesson we're going to talk about the past perfect or el pretérito pluscuamperfecto in Spanish. So let's begin. So by now we have learned that the perfect tenses in Spanish are the equivalent of the verb haber plus a past participle. So el pretérito pluscuamperfecto or past perfect is in English the combination of the verb had plus a past participle. So let's take a look at the sentence. I decided to switch banks because my bank had raised its fees twice in 1 year. So the verb had raised is the past perfect. So in Spanish, the past perfect will be then the verb había plus the past participle. So let's take a look at the sentence in Spanish. Decidí cambiar de banco porque mi banco había subido las tarifas 2 veces en un año. And notice that the past perfect, then it will be había subido. So in our sentence, decidí cambiar de banco porque mi banco había subido las tarifas 2 veces en un año, there are two clauses, a dependent and an independent clause. So let's take a look at a timeline, and we're going to begin in the past. This timeline is going to begin in the future. Then we're going to represent the present time. So the independent clause, decidí cambiar de banco, notice that the verb is in the simple past or preterite, decidí. That is the action that happened. Now, in our dependent clause, había subido, that verb is in the past perfect. And what this means is we use the pluscuamperfecto to indicate an action that happened before another past action. So when we have adverbs such as antes, aún, which means still or yet, nunca, todavía, which means still as well, and ya, which means already, these adverbs trigger the use of the past perfect, which again, it means is an action, a past action that occurs before another one. So let's take a look at the sentence. Cuando apagué la computadora, aún no había guardado el documento. So notice that the past action is apagué la computadora, but the previous action is no había guardado el documento. And notice that the adverb aún goes before the no and the verb. So let's take a look at it in English. When I shut off the computer, I hadn't yet saved the document. So notice that in English, you use the adverb in between the verb to have and the past participle. But in Spanish, you don't. And that's it for today.